Alright, it's Mr. Blubs here again with another story of mine. This one was not like the last one. I was in middle school in the other one, but now I'm in elementary school. It's about a story with this one kid, and I just kept hitting him for just no reason. We pretty much met. I mean, I don't even remember when we met. I just know that I met him in class, and we were just like, normal friends and stuff. As you would be in elementary school. For some reason, I just decided to hit him a lot, and it's not like something normal I did with a ton of friends. Like I was, I don't know why, but it was just him that I hit, and everyone else I just didn't. And maybe because I guess I thought it was okay for some delusional reason, but I had no idea. We had this whole champions thing at the end of school, or that's what it was called. But it would just be like a place to be after school because your parents couldn't pick you up at the time because they were probably working. And then we would be there maybe an hour or two after hours after school ends. Sometimes up to 3 or 4 hours, depending on how late your parents are out. But I mean, that's besides the point. But anyways, yeah, I'd be spending quite a long time after school with him. And especially at the start, I'd hit him one night after school. I had a dream, and it was a really weird dream. It was like about parkour in a way. I had to get to the end of the course, and I don't know how I remember this dream because this was like a long time ago. Right? I don't know how, but I just remember this. It wasn't just parkour, but I scraped myself. Or no, I didn't scrape myself. My friend, I'm just going to call him Jacob from now on instead of just my friend. Jacob, right? He was in my dream and he was doing parkour and he scraped himself on one of the obstacles. And I saw and he was bleeding, or his blood got scraped on the obstacle, and it wasn't red, it was like purple for some reason. And it was so weird. And for myself in my dream, I guess I thought that it was like some valuable essence of some sort. He eventually got, this is so weird, he got opened up, like just his freaking bot, like, and there was like gold found inside of him, like this shiny material. And then for some reason in my head as a kid, in elementary school, I thought that now there's gold inside of Jacob. I decided to just hit him more because of it. And then we were in PE, kind of running laps in the gym. But I went up to Jacob. I mean, I was just ramming into him just all the time. For some reason, I'd ram into him. And then eventually he asked, like, why are you ramming into me so much? Because I'm hitting him to so much to the point where he's like, now this is not normal, right? I mean, it was already not normal at first, but now it's not normal, like, at all. And so he asked, and I said, there's gold inside of you, like an idiot. I don't know why. I don't know. Like, I don't know. And I don't even know if God knows, honestly. But he just was so confused. And I think other people sort of heard me talk about it, and they were also so confused. I said, yeah, no, there's gold inside of him. And so, that's my excuse for hitting him. And I started hitting him harder for some reason. And I feel so bad, honestly, because it got way worse. Not just ramming into him in PE, but like in Champions, I rammed into him just when we were sitting down. At the start of it, we had to sit down on this like these red tile area. It was in the cafeteria, and we all had to like wait there. And I just rammed into him just harder and harder and harder. But it started to build up for almost the entire year. I think he did tell his dad about this. I'm not entirely sure, but it became field day, right? Finally, field day hit. It's the end of the year. Everyone's having a grand old time, all right? And I see Jacob all by himself sitting down. And so I thought it was a good idea to grab this rubber lining from the sidewalk. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to put an image on the screen to kind of help you see what I mean. I just ripped it out. It was kind of out, and I just had it. It was like a rubber whip, and I'm so sorry. I mean, I feel so horrible now, but I'm talking about it, and it's just I'm just saying the story because it's just insane. Like, I don't know what was going through my head. I mean, obviously it was the fact that there's gold inside of him, and I thought that hitting him would get it out because I'm a stupid elementary student who is an idiot, apparently. And so I walk up to him, and obviously you know where I'm going with this, okay? I smack him hard in the face, not just a little tap. Nah. I reeled that back all the way. Like my arm is extended, and then I use my hips and my entire body, not just anywhere on Jacob. No, no, no. On his face, on his cheek. I aimed that thing. All right. And directly in the face. And it was an awful scene. And unlike, he had a fat red mark. He started crying, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? And you know, he got his dad, and then his dad walked up to me, and I'm like, oh crap, this man's walking up to me with just some untold aura, and I'm like, I'm cooked. Okay, in my head, I'm like, oh crap, I'm in trouble. My parents are gonna find out, you know. That was what I was worried about. My parents are going to find out. But anyways, he goes up and tells me, I don't know if his dad told me this or maybe Jacob told me this another day, but pretty much I learned that I was not allowed to talk to him or interact with him for 5 or 10 years. 5 or 10 years. I don't remember which one. Anyways, either way, that is a very long time. And I mean, understandable. I mean, if I had a kid and I heard some other idiotic kid decide to whip me in the face with a rubber whip, I'm like, this kid's insane. Please don't hang out with him. All right. I don't blame him. But I mean, I eventually saw him another day after I moved schools. I mean, not because of that specific reason. It was outside reasons. You know, we lived kind of further away from the district. We moved houses, you know, a whole other thing. But anyways, so we were at Chick-fil-A, me and my family, and you know, I was still young enough to be playing in the play place and it still be considered normal. And I see him going down the slide. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you Jacob? And he goes, yeah. And you know, I'm sure he still remembers that I whipped him in the face. And you know, I wish I could honestly say I'm sorry, but you know, I mean, it's long gone now. Yeah, I have no idea why I whipped him in the face. Genuinely, I'm still, as I'm talking about this, still trying to figure out, you know, what drove me to grab the rubber whip. But yeah, no, that was me being an idiot in my elementary school. And well, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's already been, you know, over 10 years from that time, so I'm sure that his dad would allow me to talk to him. Maybe not, though. He might think I have some mental issues, and I might do, because anyone who makes effort to pull rubber lining out of the sidewalk and whip someone directly in the face with all their power, if that person is not insane, I don't know. Maybe they're not human, honestly. I mean, I got no words for it. All right. But yeah, moral of the story here is, you know what? Don't grab rubber lining out of the sidewalk and whip people in the face, because not only does it hurt, but it's also rude. All right. Yeah, I think that's a really good one. A lot better moral than the last one, because now you're learning something. I'm sure that before this video, you didn't know that you could whip rubber lining out of a sidewalk and whip people. And now you know that it's wrong to do. You probably already knew it's wrong to do, but now you know that it's more wrong to do because I've already done it. And then I couldn't talk to some guy for 5 to 10 years. I don't know if he was being serious about it, but he might have. Anyways, yep, that's it. Hope you'll have an amazing rest of your day today.